a very important story. She's one of the few people, well, we talked before about how I overused the word fighter in the book, and I loved using the word fighter. And I changed the word fighter in many entries, and I left it in Hannah Senesh's. And this was basically, obviously, during the time of the Holocaust. And Hannah Senesh actually leaves Yugoslavia and goes back to what is now Israel, and then finds out what's happening. Finds out what's happening with Hitler, and finds out what's happening with the Nazis, and says, my mother still lives there, and I need to go save her. And she becomes part of this British paratrooping troop. And she's the woman that's on there. All these young men, and there's Hannah Senesh, and she parachutes down and makes her way. They're going to help Jewish people who are trying to help the resistance. She's Jewish herself. She knows what it's like to be spit on. She knows what it's like for her teachers to make fun of her. She knows what it's like to be called the dirty Jew. And she goes back to help others. Right? She can stay in Israel and she can just live her life out. She can live peacefully. And she says, I got to go help them. She gets captured very quickly. And after she's captured, what they want is they want her radio codes, the British radio codes that they gave her. And if they can get the radio codes from Hannah Senesh, they can crack those codes and listen in on what the Allies are doing. And they say to her, we're going to torture you, and Hannah Senesh won't break. And they say, we're going to bring your mother in, and we're going to kill her, and she won't break. And they punch out her teeth, and she won't break. And they finally say to her, you're going to be executed, and we're going to shoot you if you don't give us these radio codes. And she says, you are never going to get these codes. And she in fact said to them, if you're going to shoot me, don't give me the blindfold. If you're going to kill me, you're going to have to look me in the eye. And they raise these guns. This is a girl. This is a young girl. And they raise these guns at Hannah Senesh, and without a blindfold, she looks them, and she takes those bullets, and she dies. But to me, she lives on forever.
This excerpt is brought to you by the Massachusetts School of Law, the leader of reform in legal education and a leader in multimedia education for the public. To view the full interview and for a full listing of MSL's programs, log on to mslaw.edu.